Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, it's going to be all about print on demand, and specifically print on demand on Etsy. Now, what you see in the background is a new client that we took on board recently. They are selling mugs on Etsy, and this is a print on demand shop. Now, I am using this store as an example because they've just come on board within the last 2 weeks. And within the first 10 days, they generated their first sale. So as you can see, this store is called Look at Those Mugs. They have the owner, Jamie, has some brilliant designs, really looking pretty cool. And as you can see, they've already made their first sale. Okay, so they actually sold this item about 2 days ago. So that was within the first 10 days, okay? Now, essentially what I'm going to share with you in this video is exactly how we're supporting Jamie grow his Etsy store, okay? That's what I'm going to share with you in today's video. So, let me head over to our website. So, a little bit more about us. We are a printing company based here in the UK, and we have been in this industry for more than 16 years. We offer print on demand for things like mugs, things like wall art, and also for stickers as well. So, if you are a designer, or you create your own art, or you license your own art, or you use AI tools such as Midjourney, things like that, to create your own art, and you want to give print on demand a try, well, what we can do for you is we can actually help you set up, start your Etsy store, and actually grow that store with you to your first £1,000 in sales to get your Etsy shop up and running off the ground. Now, what I'm going to share with you in today's video, okay, is exactly how we support your growth from zero all the way to £1,000. Exactly how we're doing for Jamie's store, the Look at Those Mugs store, which I just showed you a moment ago. This is not a step-by-step guide. This is an actual program that we have developed for those interested in doing print on demand on Etsy. Okay, so what I'm going to share with you in today's video is exactly the steps that we take to help you make your first £1,000 in print on demand sales on Etsy. Okay, so if you've ever tried to do this before, okay, you probably realize just how difficult it is to grow a print on demand store on Etsy. Okay, it is incredibly difficult to do, and the reason why is that the competition is just very fierce. Okay, and the reality of that is that you actually stand very little chance of succeeding unless you know how to enter this market, okay? And that's what we're able to give you in this video. This is not a course, okay? This is an opportunity to use the support that we give you, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a moment, to grow your Etsy store, okay, and enter this competitive market, okay? And this is what we actually do for you, right? So when you come on board with our Etsy program, bear in mind that we want you to be successful because we want to be your print on demand supplier indefinitely, right? We want you to sell. You know, we want you to do £2,000, £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 a month in sales or more. We want you to do that. But before you can do that, you need to learn how to get to £1,000 in sales, okay? And that's what we help you do with this program, okay? And we do it in such a way that we actually supply all of your print on demand products for your first £1,000 in orders. We supply all of those products completely free of charge to your customers, okay? This is how we support you, right? So let me just give you some more information on exactly how that works, okay? And just to let you know, everything I'm sharing with you in this video, there is a link to this in the description down below. So after the video, if you've forgotten everything I've said, you can just go to the link in the description and read through everything that I'm talking about in this video. So how this works is that what you need to do is you come on board into this program and then you book a one-on-one, what we call an Etsy startup call, okay? Now that is roughly an hour to 90-minute call where I will personally go through your Etsy account with you, and I will set up your Etsy account with you step by step, okay? Now, I've done this before with multiple Etsy stores. I've personally been selling on Etsy since 2012 myself, so I've been selling on it for more than 12 years, and I've done more than 10,000 orders on Etsy across 2 different stores, which I personally own myself. So once we've been through your Etsy account and we've made sure that the account is perfectly set up and ready to go, then you can start listing your print-on-demand products on your Etsy store. Okay, now I'll give you some pricing strategies on the way to go about doing that. We'll set up all of your email marketing on Etsy as well, all of your abandoned carts, all of your repeat purchase discounts, everything you need to do in order to put your Etsy store in the right place for growth, okay, on Etsy, in exactly the same way that we have done for Jamie's store and that we have also done for other stores that we have run through this program in the past as well. Now, we essentially foot the entire bill for every single product that you will sell for your first £1,000 in sales on Etsy. This is how we support you. And we do this as a supplier, as a manufacturer of the products that you will be selling. We do it so that you can grow your store to £1,000 in sales. Okay? Because until you grow your store to £1,000 in sales, you haven't really got anything worth pursuing, right? And I know this from experience because I've worked with probably hundreds and hundreds of what I would call drop shippers over the last 10 years that we have offered drop shipping for our wider catalogue. We have a catalogue of products that we also manufacture, print related products that we also manufacture ourselves, which drop shippers can more than welcome to sell. But this video is specifically about print on demand. It's where you sell your own designs, right? But the point of what I'm trying to get at is that where I have worked with so many drop shippers in the past, I've seen so many people fail. And the reason why so many people fail is because they don't see any momentum, they don't see any growth, and they don't see any future in what they're actually doing. Okay, but what you don't realize, okay, or what you stop to not think about, is that there are successful stores on Etsy selling mugs, selling stickers, selling wall art. I mean, we do it ourselves, for God's sake, right? Now, the point is that I'm making here is that these people in the past who I've worked with, they have always failed because they cannot make any money in the beginning, because it's physically impossible. So you either, in the beginning when you're growing an Etsy store, there are 2 things that can happen. You either sell at a loss to get sales, right? Or you try and break even or make profit and get no sales, right? So the point that I'm getting at is, in order to enter this market, you have to sell at a loss. And the reason why you have to sell at a loss is because there is no other way for you to get traction on your items, okay? Because Etsy simply will not show your items to enough people for you to generate sales if you are pricing your items at full cost, at full margin. Because there are so many other sellers on Etsy with hundreds and thousands of reviews, okay, and customer images, feedback, and positive customer experiences with their stores where they have been selling for a number of years, or perhaps 5 years, or even 10 years. How do you compete with that? and the truth is, you can't compete with that. The only way you can compete with that is price, because no matter what happens, right, buyers will always be sensitive to pricing, okay? Now, you can sell your products at full margin and make enough sales to sustain yourself with a full-time income, but you need a ton of traffic in order to be able to get that volume of sales, because when you are selling at full margin, your conversion rate is going to be around between 1% and 2% at best. Whereas in the beginning, when you're in this growth mode, your conversion rate should be 4%, plus, more than double. And the reason it should be 4% plus or more is because you're going to be undercutting the entire market with your prices. That's how you're going in. If I wanted to start a plumbing business and I had just qualified as a plumber, then how would I enter that market? Right? Given that I would be a plumber in my local area, surrounded by plumbers perhaps who have been doing this for 10, 15, 20 years, they have a customer base who would be very unlikely to go with me, who's just started in that industry. How would I get clients? How would I get customers? And the only lever I can pull is price. The only lever I can pull is price, right? And if I pull the price lever and I undercut everyone else, even though I know I'm making a loss, I'm working for less than minimum wage, even though I am, why am I doing that? I'm doing it so that I can get traffic, right? So I can get customers, so that I can get feedback, so I can get reviews, I can build them a customer base, and then those customers can recommend me to other customers, and then in time I can start raising my prices in order to actually start making a living out of this, right? But there is really no other way to enter that market without doing that. When I mean to enter that market, I mean to enter that market in any meaningful way. Okay? So yes, of course, you could set your prices at the market rate and then just sit back and wait. Okay? And you might get one new customer a month. And if you wait a couple of years, you might have enough customers to pay yourself a mediocre salary, right? But most people haven't got that much time. And the same applies to Etsy here. You're not gonna wait 3-4 years for your store to just grow itself, making one sale a month, while you're priced here full margin. Okay, because one sale a month. Who's gonna live on one sale a month? You can't. That's not even a side hustle. That's not even worth doing. Not even worth doing. You'll barely even cover your Etsy fees. Just one sale a month. Your listing fees, for example. So you have to do a lot more volume than that, right? So you have to break into this market by undercutting everyone. Okay? And this is what we help you do with this program. Okay? Now let me just explain a little bit more exactly about how this program works. Okay? So as I explained, all you have to do is list your print-on-demand products, okay, for the 3 types of products that we offer, or you can do either one. Okay? You don't have to do all 3. We do mugs, we do stickers, and we do wall art. Okay, so your designs, you can apply to any of them. You can use services like Placeit. Pull up placeit.net, placeit.net. Guys, go and use Placeit. Wall art mock-ups. Free. They've got free wall art mock-ups. You can use these to create your wall art designs, right? So yeah, go and use Placeit to create all your product images. Super easy. The point is, all you have to do is create those product images for the products that you want to sell on Etsy. List those items on Etsy, okay? And then when you make sales, you generate your shipping labels on Etsy from the proceeds of those sales. So it doesn't cost you any money whatsoever, okay? And then you just send those shipping labels over to us. And unlike other suppliers, such as Printful, Gelato, Printify, you don't pay us any money for the product at all, okay? Until your Etsy store has made £1,000 in sales. Now you're probably wondering, why on earth would we do this? And if I go back to what I said at the beginning of the video, okay, we want you to do £2,000, £3,000, £5,000 or more in sales every single month, so you can actually live on that income. This can be your sole income. We want you to do that much in sales, but you are never going to do it until you can get over this first hurdle of just getting to £1,000 in sales, right? Because until you get there and experience that, you will never be invested enough in actually making this work. Okay? So what our program does for you, okay, is that you enroll into our program and pay a one-off enrollment fee of just £395. Okay? That's how much it costs to enroll in this program, right? And what that gives you is that gives you every single product that you sell for your first £1,000 in sales on Etsy for your print-on-demand products. We ship all of those orders to your customers for free. Okay? You do not pay us a single penny. So after you pay this one-off fee, you don't pay us a single penny more until your store's done £1,000 in sales. Nothing at all. And what this means is that for every product you sell on Etsy, even at an undercut market price, you will still make profit on every single sale. Okay? Because the only thing that's going to be coming out of your funds that the buyer pays for your items are the Etsy fees and the shipping labels. There is no product cost whatsoever. And this is what gives you an advantage of being able to undercut the entire market. Okay? And this is how we help you grow your Etsy store. Right? So what you will have is a significant price advantage over everyone else. Okay? Because you pay the enrollment fee and then you have completely fixed costs. You just have the £395 enrollment fee and then you've completely fixed costs for your first £1,000 in sales. So you can literally price at any price you want. Okay? To undercut the market, whether that's for mugs, for stickers, for wall art, you can undercut the market completely, get sales, and grow your Etsy store. Okay? Get the positive feedback. Get the reviews. Get the customer images. You see what I mean? This is how you're able to do it, because you will have a significant price advantage over everyone else from day one. This is how you will be able to make sales, and this is exactly how Jamie, with his Etsy store here, has managed to make one sale in the first 10 days. And for those of you who are thinking that one sale in the first 10 days sounds rubbish, then let me tell you now, in the first 10 days on Etsy, you will be lucky to get 50 views on your products. Right? You will be lucky to get 50 views on your products. Because in the beginning, when you start adding products to Etsy, you will get no views because they will not send you traffic. Okay? They will send you minimal amounts of traffic because you're not established. They have no data on you whatsoever. It is very risky for them to send you traffic because traffic is the most precious commodity on these marketplaces, and if they send you traffic which you cannot convert, then that's on them. They've wasted that traffic. They could have sent that traffic to somebody that has conversion, that they know will convert X amount of customers into sales that generates Etsy revenue. Okay? But you're completely unknown. So how do you get sales on Etsy? Is you have to stand out in the search results. And how do you stand out in the search results? You offer buyers deals that they simply cannot ignore. Buyers will find these deals. The Etsy algorithm will place your items in search without paid ads, just because you're offering crazy deals. Okay? Now, if we look at Jamie's store in front of me now, you can see Jamie is actually selling mugs right now $5.98 a piece, okay, which on average is roughly about £4 a mug under the market price, and he's also offering a 10% discount as well, okay, just to sweeten the deal. And this is how you will be able to generate sales. So I know for a fact that this store has generated less than 100 views in the 2 weeks or so that it has been listing products. Okay, so Jamie is currently listing, I think he's currently listing about 5 new products per day on his store, and he has less than 100 views across all of his listings. And in that less than 100 views, he's already generated his first sale, and we've already shipped that order to his customer. Okay, now his customer is going to be super happy with that item once they receive it, because they paid an amazing price and they couldn't have got a better deal from anyone else. Okay, so this is what we've allowed Jamie to do, because Jamie's enrolled in the program, paid this one-off fee, $395. Okay, he's had the startup call with myself. We've gone through his store, we've set up everything correctly, we've been through the pricing strategies, we've set up all of his marketing on the back end, everything that we know to do in order to build and grow Etsy stores. We've told Jamie how to do. Now he's gone off to do that, and he started listing products, and he's following, the information that we have given him, and he's already generated his first sale. Okay, and I fully expect Jamie to generate another sale next week, the week after, and then in time it'll be 2 a week, and then 3 a week, 4 a week, 5 a week, and then it'll be a sale a day, and then it'll be 2 sales a day, then it'll be 3 sales a day, and that is how it works. Okay, it just takes time, and it takes way more time than you believe that it should take. Okay, and in that is where most people give up and fail. Okay, because they are not willing to wait that long, especially when they are not making any money from it whatsoever. Why would you bother? That makes sense to me. Why would you bother doing it if it's not making you any money, right? But the thing is in the beginning, you can't make any money from doing this, because you have no way of entering this market. You have no way of making your products stand out, making buyers buy your products. There is simply no way of you doing it without you undercutting the market. It's the only advantage that you have. You have no other advantage. I do not care how good your designs are. It does not matter. Price is king, and it rules over everything else. Okay? Buyers are so price sensitive that they will choose your item with a design, with your design, even if they preferred someone else's design, but their product's £4 more expensive. They'll go with yours because it's cheaper. Okay? 99% of people will buy that way. So this is how you're able to use this advantage to your advantage, to get traction, to get sales, to get reviews, to get feedback, to get customer images, which you can then add to your products, which creates a better buying experience for people who are viewing your products. And this is how you build and grow your Etsy store over time. And we continue to support you all the way through this until you have made £1,000 in sales. Okay? And as a print manufacturer and a print-on-demand supplier, we feel like this is one of the best ways to onboard new clients who can become full-time resellers of our print-on-demand products. Okay? This is the best way that we believe is to help new sellers come on board and actually achieve something on Etsy, rather than just list 50 products and then quit because they're not making any money, not making any sales, don't have a clue what to do. Okay? So, let me just wrap this video up. I think I've pretty much given all the information that I need to give in this video, right? So I'm going to wrap this video up with just a couple of FAQs which are at the bottom of this page. Now, like I said earlier on, all the information that I've shared with you in today's video is in this post on our website, and you can go and check this out after the video. So how does it work? Okay, you sign up, you pay the enrollment fee, $395, one-off payment, don't pay any more until you've made $1,000 in sales. Okay, once you've made that payment, you head over to our call calendar and you book something called an Etsy shop startup call with us. Okay, and in this Etsy startup that's funny. In this Etsy shop startup call, I will go over one-on-one over a video chat just like this with you, sharing your store with a screen share, and we will go over every single option inside of Etsy and set up your store so that it is perfectly primed for growth on Etsy and fully compliant with all Etsy's policies in terms of working with a production partner. We'll set up all your delivery profiles for both the UK and internationally. We'll set up all your email marketing for your abandoned carts, for your repeat customers, for your thank yous to your favorites. We'll set up all your policies, your returns and exchanges, and your delivery schedules, and we'll even discuss pricing strategies as well, as I've briefly described in this video. But there are three pricing strategies. There are three ways to approach pricing for when you're trying to grow an Etsy store, and all three of those ways can work. It just depends on what works for you, for the type of products that you're selling. Okay, so as I just explained, during that call, okay, after you've come on board, you've paid the enrollment fee, you go to the call calendar and you book a call. Okay, this is our call calendar here, and you just want to select this Etsy shop startup option here, and then just pick a time and date that's suitable for you. Okay, we'll do the setup on your Etsy store. That's usually about a 60-minute call, okay, to go through everything, have a nice informal discussion about how we think you should go about listing, how I think you should go about pricing, and what really to expect, you know, from this program all the way through. Now, in terms of what products you can sell, we offer print on demand for 3 products, okay, and you can view those products on our website. These are personalized mugs. Now, when we say personalized, obviously print on demand, that's personalized with your design. Okay, so you would put your design onto these mugs. We offer mugs in various different styles, and you can find mock-up product images for all of these mugs on Print It. Okay, you can just go into mug mock-ups and you can find our mugs on Place It for you to create your own mock-ups with, and you just upload your image on Place It and then just download the image, which you can add to your Etsy shop. So, can I use my own designs? Well, yes, exactly. That is exactly what print on demand is. If you don't know that by now, you're probably watching the wrong video. How do I make product images? Well, I've just shared that. Placeit.net, not affiliated, guys. They have a free plan and they have a paid plan as well. We're not affiliated. I'm not getting any commission for recommending them. I'm sure there are others. We use Placeit for our own products. I would recommend using Placeit for your products. If you want to use the free version, just put the word free at the end of your search, whether that's mug mockups, wall art mockups, sticker mockups, just put free at the end and you can view some of their free designs. We actually have a paid account for Placeit ourselves because we use it quite often, and I can tell you it has hundreds and hundreds of designs, way more designs than just the free version. So if you do go for the paid version, you'll have a lot more designs, but it's not mandatory. There are free mockups on there that you can use. In terms of how you actually fulfill your orders, well, what you do is you send your print on demand orders over to us via our retailer app. We have a bulk.
Not sure I understand.
Go away, Siri. You send your print on demand orders over to us using our retailer app. I'll give an example of that. This is our retailer app, guys, which is for all of our resellers, both print on demand and just drop shippers who sell from our general catalog. And you use our bulk upload order reports upload process here. And what you do is you actually download your orders from Etsy in a CSV file, a bulk file, and you download those orders through our service called Stupid. So this is stupid.com, which is an Etsy seller app, which allows you to do things like bulk uploading and download your orders. And what we will actually do is, when you come on board with this program, because we physically own the Stupid app, we will give you free access to the Pro plan, which is worth $200 per year. And what that will allow you to do, really, it's not so much for you to create bulk uploads, because you generally won't be doing that. You'll just be creating.
Sure I understand.
Siri, go away. You'll be creating your listings on Etsy directly, but what that app allows you to do is it allows you to download your Etsy orders as a file, which you can upload through our retailer app every day. So as your Etsy orders come in every day, you go to our Stupid app, connects to your Etsy store, you can download your orders, and then you can submit those orders over to us via our retailer app. Now, in terms of processing time for your orders, one of the fastest in the business, 1 business day standard processing time on all of the items that you'll be selling print on demand, and then delivery is within just 2 to 3 days. And we offer a premium next day delivery option for just £4.19 as well, which you can add as an add-on for your customers. So can I offer personalized orders? So yes, you can. Now, obviously you'll be selling your own print on demand designs, but if you have a specific design which allows customers to add their name or their, a date, personalized date, whatever, then you can supply that information to us with your orders, again using our retailer app through the bulk upload order process. It's super simple to do, and it allows you to add a bit more personalization to your print on demand products. In terms of how you actually pay for your orders, well, there is nothing to pay until you've made £1,000 in sales, but after that you will then pay the prices, the dropship prices for your print on demand products, which you can find in our retailer app by going to our dropship catalog, which is here. If I just load this up, guys, I'll show you our prices now. So we have some of the best prices in the industry, that much I can guarantee you. And if I go to our mugs, which are here, mugs and cups here, and you can see our unit cost for single, and then unit cost for each additional. And if we just go to a plain standard 11-ounce mug, which is the basically one of these, right? Something like this with your design on it. This is the most popular mug that you will be selling, which is this one. And the unit cost is just £7. Okay, so that, guys, you will probably find that's probably some of the best pricing that you will find in the industry, without a shadow of a doubt. So those are the prices that you'll be paying afterwards, but you don't need to worry about any of those prices until you've made £1,000 in sales. Okay, so in the beginning it's all about offering cheap prices, using that leverage of not having to pay the product price for the products, because we will supply those all for free. Use that leverage to offer your customers under the market price, just like Jamie's doing in his store currently with his $5.98 pricing, for example, with a 10% discount as well. Offer the best possible price that you can, so that you can generate sales and then grow your store that way. Okay, now later on you can begin to raise your prices, but you can't do that until you start getting enough traffic in. Okay, because until you get enough traffic in, raising your prices will result in less sales. So what you need to do is you need to have enough flow of traffic coming in order to sustain your sales at a level that you're happy with. Okay, so this is why it's super important to generate as much traffic as you possibly can, and you do that by generating sales and generating conversion on Etsy. If you don't generate any sales on Etsy and you generate no conversion, then what will happen is you'll just keep listing your products on Etsy, and if you're not generating sales, they will just slowly over time stop sending you traffic, because they'll realize that the products you're listing are not selling. So the traffic that they're sending to you is not generating any sales. It's not generating any return for Etsy whatsoever. So they have no reason to continue sending you traffic. Your store will just get to the point where it will just completely die off. Right? You have to generate sales. So, in terms of how you can pay for your orders once after you've reached £1,000 in sales, well, you can pay for your orders very, very simply. Is you send over all of your orders. Say you have 5 orders on a Monday. Download your orders via our Stupid app, which I just showed you a moment ago. Send those over via a retailer app, and we will invoice you for all of those orders that day with a single invoice. Okay? And then we do that 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, excluding weekends and bank holidays. That's how we invoice you. So rather than you having to pay individually for every single item, you just send over all of your orders in one go, and we send you one single invoice that you pay each day. Super, super simple, and it's very, very easy way of managing your invoices. In terms of how you track the delivery of your orders, well, because you'll be buying shipping labels on the Etsy platform itself, then you just track the delivery of your orders on Etsy itself, because the tracking is automatically uploaded to Etsy when you buy the Etsy label. Buyer will be able to see the tracking, and you'll be able to see the tracking as well on Etsy directly. Now, in terms, if you want to read our refund policy, we have a best-in-class refund policy. I can pretty much hold my hand on heart there and tell you that for sure. You can refer over to our complaints handling policy here, where we have a completely no quibble refund for any problems whatsoever. Whether it's the wrong item sent, we will offer a refund or a replacement. Damaged items, same, refund or replacement. Missing order items, immediate replacement. We have a best-in-class return policy, guys, that you can offer up to 60-day returns on your products. So that's pretty much everything I've got to share in today's video. So if you are somebody who is looking to get into print on demand, and you have an idea for a store that you want to create, you have an idea from designs, perhaps you have a talent for design, but you don't know how to do the marketing side of things, well, if you come on board with us with this program, we'll give you all of this help. We'll help you build and grow your store. We'll fund your growth with this program in exactly the way that I've just shared in this video, and we'll do that until you reach £1,000 in sales, to help you get your store off the ground, up and running, and on its way to doing multiple thousands in sales on Etsy. Okay, this is how we support you. This is how we help you. If you're interested in doing this, head over to the links in the description down below, or if you'd like to discuss this in more detail, join my free reseller community. Link for that in the description as well. You can come and have a chat with me, talk about this program a little bit more, and then we can onboard you into the program if we think it's right for you and what you're trying to achieve on Etsy with print on demand. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to leave this video wrapped up here now. It's getting a little long, but hopefully I've been able to provide some value in this video, guys, and hopefully I'm able to support more and more people, you know, grow their Etsy stores, get their stores up and running off the ground, because I know from first-hand experience just how difficult it is to build and create a print-on-demand business. Now, you can search any other print-on-demand video on YouTube right now, and they will tell you in contrast something completely different. They will tell you how easy it is to make money on Etsy with print-on-demand. But I'm telling you different, because it's not easy. It's incredibly difficult, okay? And you will find it near impossible without working with a supplier that will support you in the way that we will support you with this program. Okay, so pay the $395, make that investment in yourself, come on board, and we'll get you there. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this video wrapped up now. Hit the thumbs up, even if you're not interested in subscribing. It helps you reach more people so I can help more people. And subscribe to the channel as well if you're interested in making money online, because we've got tons of ways that you can do that by working with ourselves. Anyway, guys, links for everything is in the description down below. Leave a comment. I think that helps the algorithm as well. But more than anything, hit that thumbs up. I need the thumbs up. Okay? The algorithm wants the thumbs up and it wants the subscribes. Anyway, guys, I'll leave this video wrapped up here, and hopefully I'll be working with some of you in the very near future. There you are then, guys. I'll leave it wrapped up now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.